Alrighty guys, welcome back to another thing about things that I'm gonna do real quick. Just got done streaming, been helping out a friend, which by the way, if you guys ever want to tune into some crazy streams, I do host them on this channel. I don't know why, but it's not sending it out correctly on YouTube anymore, but oh well. Anyways, so one thing that we do need to talk about is that the Gauntlet is done. There's everything. She lost to a whole, oh my god, nearly 3 billion votes. Jesus Christ. So, let's take a look at who is going to be in the next round. We have Chrom, who will be going against Ephraim, whatever you want to call him. Sharina died, Elise did not make it through. Erica is next. So Chrom, Ephraim, Lucina, and Erica. Pretty normal stuff, honestly. We have 43 hours to do this again, and I guess I will be going through with Lucina once more, because Lucina is, well, who I went with before, and that's pretty much who I stuck with completely, so let's just go hop into battle, see what happens real quick, see who we end up against. Let's see here, level 16 plus, level 19, level 13, okay, nothing too crazy. Level 20, level 30, oh god.
Okay.
Hey, a female Corrin, that's pretty cool. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing! Still, nonetheless, let's
go.
Let's just take a second, and there we go. None of them are gonna move? Oh, okay, well then, bye Erica. Good to have you here. I know a lot of people really like you, but, yeah, that's not going too well now, is it? And of course, we also have a Kadia and a Tharja over there.
Okay.
All red units. Guys, I'm going to say this again because it really matters right now when it comes to doing these. I'll explain this actually when we get out because, you know, it's kind of important in its own right, and for the most part, yeah, I guess it's something I need to really explain. So, anyways, here's... Go ahead, Corrin. I will be behind you, and hopefully Tharja will try to attack you. And I thought you had a distance... Wait a second. What star rank is this, Corrin? I didn't even... Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Fire Breath Plus. Okay, well, yeah, you go down back to that. No, alright. And done. I mean, why not? So, there you go. Done and done. What could possibly go wrong here, huh? So, oh god damn it, sorry, 1 second. Oh, there we go. So, we did that. Nothing too crazy, and yeah, it was a 3-star Corrin like I thought. So we'll just launch my attack at one, you know, give it good old 20,000. Because why not? We need to support our Lucina, man. And honestly, now we're actually getting to the point where I'm not sure who's going to win some of the other ones, like, seriously. Let's see what current standings are right here. I don't have a rank. Check rewards. I'm unranked because I barely did anything that time. God, you guys are quick. Still, though, I'm just going to explain something real quick since people need to learn this a little bit. I admire that you guys are using red units and they're great, and that's fine and dandy, but as you can see there, when you have only red units, there is a problem, mostly because, well, you kind of open yourself up to people who are going to use blue units as their top, so I highly suggest if you decide to go into these battles, either A, put a blue unit in front, i.e. in the front slot, the first slot there. I mean, you can make multiple teams, you don't have to use one or the other, so... You know, put a blue up there. Put a green. I mean, green probably not the best, but hey. And then maybe a colorless. I mean, I have Kagero in front for myself here, and generally, I find that might be a bit more useful because a lot of people right now are using a ton of red units in this whole Gauntlet thing. I've gone into most games where almost all of them are red units and easily get stomped because everyone has Roy or Marth or Lucina or Erica in their front party. And while you love those characters and that's great, I highly suggest putting in a blue unit, a colorless, even a green if you really want to, because generally you're going to be running more into red because there's just so many red characters in the meta right now, highly suggest it. Put a blue unit if you want. That would be a good idea. Or a, I don't know what to do. Or, basically, a, I mean, a colorless works too. Takumi, Kagero. A healer could always be beneficial if you want to, although I don't know how well this is going to go. But we're going to talk about today's, God, I can't talk right now. Today's daily unit, and that is Stahl. And he is a red swordsman, actually. So, I mean, talk about red units, and speak of the devil, here we are. So, and of course he's using mostly horses, so I'm not going to have that great of success with Kagero here, but still enough to take care of that. And we will discuss this a bit more. And for those who are wondering about the giveaway, I'm saving it until I can actually do a decent enough giveaway, and that will be for those who want to know. Usually around Friday. This will be around Friday, because that's when I actually get paid, and therefore I can do it without having to worry about using any actual, you know, without having to break any sort of bank or dip into savings and things like that. So, for those asking about the giveaway, that's what you get. There you go. Now you understand. So I hope that helps at all, if at all. And I was kind of bummed today because I was hoping that we would have these. Oh God, I still have that open. Oh God, don't ignore that, guys. That was nothing. Apparently someone just subscribed, and because for some reason that's still open. Ignore that. Thank you, Tyron Tuwin, for subscribing, even though that was not supposed to be open. That's what happens when you just get off streaming, guys. Anyways, here's Stahl. You may remember him from Awakening. He's a pretty down-to-earth gentleman, as they say. And for the most part, I guess I'll just talk about him real quick before we go into what I imagine will happen with the Gauntlet, since we're here. So, okay, let's see here. Edit team, and I think I may actually have a higher unit of Stahl, at least. Yeah, I do. So we'll look at him in a little bit later, but I know exactly, or at least typically, what he's good at, and we really need to get rid of some units, so I'm going to be sending away quite a bit before the next big summoning fest. Where are you, bud? There's Stahl. Okay, so, Stahl, good HP, good attack right from the get-go. As it is with most, sword users, he typically tends to be pretty useful at just doing damage because, well, that's what he's good at, but he's also pretty useful at other abilities, if I recall correctly. He has access to Ruby Sword, which means that he gains more damage against greens and less damage against blues. Not the best, considering, because, well, right now we are in a very red meta, and blue units are something that he's going to be facing quite a bit if he does come after it. But again, nothing against colorless. He'll do just fine as is. His ability that he has is called Swap. Not the best, but, it does help to swap out allies when you need to, especially if there's only melee units left and you're in a tight situation. And then, of course, he has Defense plus 1, 2, and 3, which is always handy. And nothing to smirk at, his defense is actually pretty good. It's not the best, but it's actually fairly decent enough to make this even more interesting to go along with it. Generally, when it comes down to Stahl, he is all about manipulating that, meaning he can take down greens pretty well, which is not, something that I don't think is going to be too crazy. He also has access to obstruct, which prevents foes from moving through adjacent spaces while this unit's health is at certain thresholds, which is good for bullying. Essentially, it means that they can't really move too far and get away too quickly. If he's on the field, he will definitely be out there trying very hard to make sure that isn't possible. We actually have a 3-star Stahl, but we also have a 4-star right there. There we are. And as you can see, HP pretty high actually. I mean, he has a pretty high HP there. He has a pretty high attack here. His defense is all right, and he has access to, of course, Ruby Sword at this threshold. Nothing too crazy about him. He's fairly decent, and yeah, there you go. That's pretty much it. So Stahl's okay. He's not a bad unit to level up. But if you really want a strong, for strong red unit, you'll probably already have another. But if you don't, he's not a bad option to at least upgrade to maybe 4 stars. And I don't know why I went to summoning, so let's go take a look at the Gauntlet. So right now on the Gauntlet, Lucina's winning. Not by too much, mind you, but he's doing all right. She's doing all right against Erica, which I kind of found was going to happen. I'm going to be pretty honest here. I'm placing all my bets on Lucina winning. And on the opposite side, we have Chrom versus Ephraim. And I'm not sure who's going to win that. They're both actually pretty popular, but I think, and I have a feeling that Chrom might end up winning out there just because he and Lucina are typically from a game that is more memorable to a lot of characters. And not only that, but like Lucina, the only reason I feel she's winning is because she was in Smash. She was part of the game series, the game that basically turned the series around in a sense. So that's also why I kind of feel like Chrom's going to win that one. But I could be wrong. If any of you are actually on the other side on Chrom or Ephraim, feel free to tell me what's going on there, because I would like to hear it and see what's going on. And for now, I wish you guys the best of luck, and hopefully Lucina wins. Just saying. I like Erica, but I have a strong feeling Lucina's going to win this one. So that's pretty much all I got to say. Thanks for those who tuned into the stream and helped out everything. We'll be doing some more today, and thank you guys for being awesome as always. I hope to see you very soon. Bye.